electronically for quite a long time, and we're trying right now to pull up one of my wife's Adobe fixed pictures, Photoshop, and it'll be an example.
Well, your wife's a very accomplished photographer who has a book.
Absolutely. And I sort of stumble around and use the word algorithm a lot.
Well, tonight in front of us we have about 4,600 developers and designers, and I think it's safe to say that Star Trek is in our collective DNA of every single person.
It's also in my DNA and in my bank account.
And I just have to ask, I mean, Star Trek influenced so much of the technology that we use today, whether conscious or not. We're building products that we saw you use in that show. Were you aware when you were doing that show?
Absolutely, I was so aware. I was so aware of what were my next words, you know. Beam me up, Scotty, now else. What else do I say? No, we had no idea what we were doing. It came as a great shock to us, and to me, that years later I stood with a Motorola thing that I flipped open in an airport, and I was instantly talking to somebody with this thing, and people walking by laughing.
Well, I think of that, and then I think of, look at today. You were using basically what we think of now as a tablet computer and a mobile phone, things that you were imagining existing in science fiction, and we have in front of us here just a few examples of their becoming reality. When you look at this, does it seem familiar? Is there a, yeah, I did that years ago?
Well, I tell you, to be serious for a second, I have written a lot of science fiction, and especially on the Tech War series that I wrote several books, and it became a series. And I tried to imagine from laboratory events that I had read about, and things you're going to show us now, how you could project that as far as possible. The biggest event for me was I imagined a 3D computer in which the computer operator would operate in a 360-degree way and use signals with their fingers and hands to send the cues along. I brought in an American sign language and a ballet dancer to give us signals, and the CGI people then erected a huge computer. That was 15 years ago. Now it's almost there.
Almost real. Wow. Well, yes. Well, we've got some people backstage who are eager to